Okay, dude, so back from church. I just really wanted to come on really quickly. I'm not really going to be talking about what service was about today because I've been meaning to blog about this for the past few days, and it ties into what service was about. So check out my blog later today, if not tomorrow. It will definitely be out. DestinyWilliams.blogspot.com. But what I wanted to come on was to talk about something else. This morning and last night, my heart was very heavy to find out that the founder of 4 Brown Girls passed. And it wasn't just a passing, she committed suicide. And when you hear news like that, she was 22 years old, it just breaks your heart. It broke my heart because I was once in a place. I mean, if you read my testimony on my blog, then you know I've battled with depression and, thoughts and attempts of suicide. But thank God. But when you hear of people, what I hear of people that have committed suicide, it just breaks my heart because I know what it's like to be at that place. And it bothers me as a Christian woman who has the gift of exhortation because it's like, this is what I'm supposed to do. Encourage people that are in that place of hopelessness or thinking that nothing can change or they have nobody or they're worth nothing. All these burdens that have on them. This is our job as Christians, is to bring hope to these people by sharing the good news of Jesus Christ, by introducing them to Him, to being transparent enough to let them know, hey, I've been there before. God got me through it. He will surely get you through it. It just bothers me because I want to know how many Christians she had come in contact with. How many Christians did she know that could have stepped in and encouraged her? Because when people are thinking about suicide, there are signs. You have to pay attention to people, and you have to have your ear hearing out for the cries of the people, and you have to ask God, and you just got to pray for people, man. It just makes me think of how many people she's encountered that didn't encourage her, even on like, hey, how are you doing? Called and checked up on her, see how she's doing, showed that she's worth something, that, hey, I care about you. You're reaching hundreds of people with your organization. You're uplifting hundreds and maybe thousands of little brown girls, and there's no one to encourage you. And that there's a saying, when you're strong for someone, who's strong for the strong? Who's going to be strong for the strong? Sometimes we feel like that. I'm being strong for all these people. Who's going to be strong for me? I can only imagine some of the things that she might have been dealing with. And it's just heartbreaking because people think just because someone is, it seems like they have everything together, they're outspoken about something that they care about, they're encouraging others. They need encouragement too. They need to feel loved too. They need to be surrounded by positive people. They need to be fed the word. They need things like this. They need the encouragement. They need the reminders of what God can do for them in their situation. And stuff like that, it just really saddens me. And because you never know what a person is going through. You don't know their testimony. You don't know their story. You don't know anything about them. But the least you can do is be an encouragement to them. Be a light to them. I don't know. It's just really sad. 22 years old. And she's reached so many people. So many little girls. So many older women. To encourage us that, yes, we're brown girls. Yes, we matter. Yes, we're worth something. And she didn't feel that her life was anything, so she committed suicide. That is heartbreaking. People need to know that the Lord is nigh to those with a broken heart. We have to be an intercessor for those. We're called to pray for other people. If God places somebody on your mind, on your heart, on your spirit, it's not a coincidence. It's not just, no, there's a reason. That person might need you to intercede on their behalf. They might need you to call them and stop them from doing something that could bring harm to them. We gotta get out of this selfish mind state, out of this selfish world. The world is all about you, what you can do for you, what you can do for yourself. No, that's not what it's about. What can we do for others? We're supposed to be serving others. Even the people that you might not agree with, even the people that you might not like, even the people that might not like you, we're supposed to serve others. If God has gifted you and you have a purpose and you know that, fulfill it. If it's to encourage people, it's not just to encourage those in your circle, it's to encourage all people. It's to reach out and touch all people. You guys, we really got to do better. I don't know, but stuff like that really just tears me up inside. It just does. But I just wanted to come on and give my condolences to the family, to everyone that's affected, everyone that knew her or knew of her or knew of her organization. And even if you didn't, it was a life that's lost. It doesn't have to be a celebrity in order for us to, you know, pray for the family and think of them. No, it doesn't. It's a life, a human life. Any human life, wait a minute, Daniel, is worthy. Okay? And so I just wanted to come on and we got to pray for each other. We got to pray for the family. We got to pray for the friends. We have to pray for the little girls that were in her organization and that were reached and touched by her organization. You know, it's traumatic for anyone to die. So we have to do that. And also we need to bring awareness to the Black community that mental illness, depression, thoughts of suicide, all the other psychological things that go on, we have to bring awareness to the community. This is happening. This is real stuff. People are really battling with this. People are really having issues in these areas, and it's nothing to be ashamed of. It's nothing to go hide yourself because of it. It's nothing shameful. If you need help or if you feel that you're being sad for no reason, go talk to somebody. If you don't have a church, if you don't have a pastor or a minister or someone that you can talk to, of course you know you can talk to God. That's first and foremost. But if you don't, if you need something else, I mean, I don't know what else you would need because God is everything. But if you need to go talk to someone and get godly counsel, godly advice, I mean, there's so many ways that you can do that. Your church. If you don't have a church, there are people, ministers and preachers and pastors that have a ministry online. You can reach out to some of them and request prayer or a counseling session or whatever the case might be, a psychologist, a psychiatrist, whatever the case may be. But don't not get help if you feel that you need help. If you have a tugging on your heart that you need to get help and you need to go talk to someone, go do that. There's no shame in that at all. People are here for that. God has gifted people to be counselors, to help advise people. So, and doctors. I mean, come on. So don't feel ashamed, and don't make people feel ashamed if someone has confided in you that they're having these issues. Don't be like, well, what's wrong with you? Don't do that. Don't do that, okay? You never know what a person is going through. So, yeah, guys, it's serious. It really is. But yeah, I just wanted to come on and share that with you all and just ask that you all just pray for people. Pray for people. You see people in the store, you know, it doesn't hurt to say something nice or positive. They might be in a place where all they're hearing is negative. Turn around, every door is shut down in their face. Everyone's being nasty and mean to them. They might feel ostracized. So the least you can do, if you feel it on your heart to go say, hey, how you doing to somebody? Do it. Or hey, good morning. A good morning. Walking in the store today, this lady, she was looking kind of, you know, bothered. I don't know. Could have had a bad day. I said good morning. Said good morning. Big smile on her face. I mean, it takes nothing. It takes nothing to brighten somebody's day by acknowledging their presence and letting them know, hey, you matter. I don't know you, but I want you to know you matter enough for me to say hello. You know, it's little things like that that people need, and little things like that that people aren't getting, okay? And it's making them feel alone and unworthy and all these burdens. So feeling like a burden, So we gotta show love. We say as Christians that we love everyone. Let's show that we love everyone by caring for them, praying for them. So let's do that, guys. So yeah, just wanted to come on and share that. If you love someone, please, 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 please tell them. A simple I love you. You never know what that can do for somebody's day. I'm not talking about romantic love. I'm talking about agape. You love them. They're a human being. You love them because they're a human being. You care about them. They're a human being. People need to know that they're loved. You think that people hear I love you often, but they don't. Even in families don't tell each other that they love them. Tell your family members that you love them. Tell your friends you love them. Tell people in your congregation at your church that you love them. People need to know that they love you and that you love them.
But you are my bed.
So if you love someone, tell them. I love you all. Bye.